Hi guys, welcome to the Nordic Beast cat exercise wheel assembly video. So let's get your fortune wheel rolling. So to start off, I would like to introduce you all the pieces to make sure the assembly will go as smooth and painless as possible. Do as I do and lay everything in front of you to have a good overview of all the pieces. So there's 9 different wooden pieces that eventually form together the whole running wheel. If you feel like you won't have a problem detecting the different parts, you can just skip this section and move on to the next one. Alrighty, as we now know all the parts, we can move on to the assembly process. So first thing is to insert the yellow anchor plugs inside the holes of the parts A, B, C, E and F. Okay, now as you have finished installing the anchor blocks, next step is to install the wheels to the plates A and B. Please also note that while you install the smaller wheels Q, insert the nut from the other side of the plate. For faster results throughout the whole assembly process, you might use a power drill, but be aware that you shouldn't tighten the screws until the very end. Instead, use your hand and a hand screwdriver to make the last few turns. Good job! Now let's start assembling the base. So screw together the plates A, B and C with the sides G. Also note that when screwing in the C part, make sure you have the screw hole facing out the right way. Okay guys, we're already halfway there. So now comes the exciting part as we are starting to assemble the wheel itself. So stay with me. Okay, at this stage it's all about attaching the plates to the arches. So a power drill really speeds the process here, but try not to damage anything. The easiest way I found is to hold the plate with your legs and screw the arch in from the top. Of course, if you have a second person nearby, it will spare you the gymnastics. Now just attach the arch from the other side. Repeat that same thing again and again until you have all the arches and plates connected with each other. Alright, the next step is to connect all the arches together to form a running wheel. Use a double hole plate for that. Hooray! Your wheel is now ready to roll. Just last few more things and you're good to go very soon. Connect the fixators to make sure your wheel will be secure and steady throughout every run session. And now, just repeat the very same step with all the 6 fixators. Moving on, let's put the fishtail in place that could be later used as a brake. Okay, now you can lock your wheel whenever you need it, but remember that we don't recommend it in the early stages as it might confuse your cat a little. And now, it's time for the final step, guys, attaching the Velcro to the inside of the running area. But before that, wipe the inside surface clean to make sure everything is nice and clean for the gluing. Start attaching the Velcro from the center of the plate and stick it to the edges of the running area. Let's now put the carpet inside. Congratulations guys, you did it! Thanks so much for being with me and following through. Please share your assembly process and daily training sessions with us on Instagram using hashtag NordicBeast. Also, check out all the training tips sheet as well as the training instructions video to make sure your cat will use the most of it. Okay, hope to hear from you soon. See ya!